Hello everybody, welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel, and I'm watching Blue Eye Samurai. I just yesterday got back from a convention, and we're gonna hope that this week I don't get super sick. But I had to get back to Blue Eye Samurai because last episode was just so damn good that I needed to know what happened next. I found myself thinking about Blue Eye Samurai a lot. Someone in the artist alley had a print of it, and I was like, should I? But anyway, last time on Blue Eye Samurai, Mizu beat, like, the ass of, like, 50 dudes, but ultimately got her ass handed to her at the end when she actually went up against Fowler, and he was ready with his gun. Which, you know, not much we can do against that, so we had to escape with Taigen, make a quick leap out the 9th floor, I guess. But we were saved at the very last second by someone. My money's still on our boy Ringo came back for us, but we'll have to see. We were almost successful last time, but we're gonna have to come up with a new strategy. And I'm very excited. If you guys are excited for the last 2 episodes of Blue Eye Samurai Season 1, then you should do yourself a favor by subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single Blue Eye Samurai reaction. Anyway, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh god!
Hello?
I'm recording!
Hell,
Okay,
what?
so Ringo did absolutely
Dying
save us.
people are-
Got it.
Maybe they're already dead. I'm too scared to look, but I'm trying to save them. I think you know him. Bad guys
Think
are
you
out for
know
us,
him?
but I know.
We held on to our space sword.
Mizu,
Yeah, it
come
is.
inside.
Okay, that's what I thought. Sword father!
My cage. So many years.
It's finally out.
I spun so much gold in there. Fuck 10,000 times.
Good for you.
I never want adieu.
Great. We let this monster out into the world.
You promised we wouldn't be bored.
Every night a delicacy.
Oh, I'm glad to see you got
Great.
your appetite.
We should send word of when the weapons arrive. Our friends are nervous,
Ah, let them be nervous. When they
but
Sure.
you do know when.
Now, what's planned for tonight?
Do we? Just having a lot of fun, huh?
Something new. Pleasure as
Yeah,
always.
it's
Madam Kaji.
our favorite.
Always a pleasure to serve you.
Our army is nothing without guns.
You worry like an old woman. The guns will be smuggled in on fishing boats in 2 days. And I'll personally execute the Shogun and the entire Ito clan during the Council of Elders at the Spring Matsuri. The lords and their
Are you good, my guy?
who will take his orders from me.
Oh, okay.
The shipment comes in 2 days. Scour every port and fish yard. Explore
Yay,
any
double
man,
crossing
any
upon
place.
double
We must
crossing.
catch to kill Fowler.
I feel like
Land would
he's
be a
gonna
plague on
foresee
Japan.
this
There is no sharing power.
coming. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that section because I'm just gonna have to cut out so much of it. I hope you can understand. Yeah, everything is converging in Edo.
I want to leave Edo.
Daughter,
Father?
your whole life have you not gotten what you wanted?
When you blacken
Right
your
now?
teeth.
Just trust me.
Trust is earned. Burb?
Hello, friend. How long have you been in there?
Yeah, a caged bird is such like a old metaphor, huh? Knowing this show, that bird's gonna fucking die. Or something. Gonna get like swooped up by a hawk. Yep. I know how this show works. Oh, is that our
Born to kill.
husband?
You saw something beautiful and your first thought was to kill it.
It's a
It's cruel,
metaphor, Akemi. Did you get it?
You have nothing to say for yourself?
No, apparently.
The young master doesn't converse with any woman. Lady Ito's rule.
His first wife
Weird.
wishes she followed it. What happened to her?
Oh, she went back to her family.
In an urn.
I was gonna say, don't jump, you have so much to live for, but...
Akemi,
Does she, though?
Heavens, child, this is your ambition now? Death?
Maybe.
I don't need your advice on marriage or love, or whatever you think you're an expert on today.
You're probably gonna need someone to
I never
talk to.
understood. The only thing I have ever known everything about is you.
Yeah.
A ghost said? We stopped
Nice.
playing when I was 12.
Because you learned.
Women shouldn't be property.
Well, they are.
I mean, you're a couple hundred years ahead of
Since your mother died,
with this
I
mindset,
tried
unfortunately.
with the time I had to ready you for the world that is, often without you knowing. You think you sneaked into the library to read all those years.
I was saying that she can work
Expand
on
your
the
character.
inside.
Find the vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
Capture.
She can become a manipulator, which is the best thing you can pretty much do as a woman
You learned.
in this world.
I was no better a mother than I was a warrior. I did enjoy the job more.
Bye, Seki. Your thoughts on that will depend on your thoughts on parenting, like whether you think he did a good job or not. I think it could have. There's a lot worse ways that you could approach raising someone. Welcome back, Mizu. How you doing?
Thanks to your apprentice, you did not die.
He stayed there waiting for
Not
Mizu.
Mizu's apprentice.
Will Taigen live?
He
His
definitely
soul
looks
is
cleaned
also
up.
I washed your clothes. You probably didn't know they were so dirty. They would look so much nicer now.
Is he going to appreciate this?
You can help me by providing silence.
My dad loved silence too.
That was his favorite game.
Everything hurts.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Kohama?
Near it.
That- Yep.
So this is where you disappeared to all those years ago. You have to let me thank you for saving me.
Oh yeah?
It's hard enough to admit you did.
You don't owe me anything.
She's so awkward.
Stop! Stop here!
Oh boy. Kaji.
Madam Kaji. It's me.
You have wife teeth.
Every paying customer
Yeah.
in the country is in Edo for the spring Matsuri and some lavish royal wedding.
The lavish royal wedding seems is mine.
Mine.
Wait, she really is a real princess.
I'm in a snare, surrounded by snakes.
I will trade lives with you right now.
We've been servicing the
I mean-
weary crotches of every man here. You need only service one.
I mean,
He's a man. All men are weak. The ones
you
who act
can
beastly are
control
weakest.
him.
Nurture his weakness.
That's what I'm saying.
Worship you and decide what you want for your fucking self.
I
in
mean,
control of my life.
Then take control of his.
Madam Kaji knows what's up. She's great.
That white man is going to kill her with the rest of them.
Unfortunately, that is what we're
Will
facing.
not.
You got all the pieces, luckily.
Can you
When?
fit them back
How?
together?
How?
No. Broken is broken.
Dang, just like me.
Melted and reforged. It was perfect.
It was too pure.
Yeah.
Metal wants to be blended with new steel. The fire in you rages beyond control.
God, I missed Eiji just saying shit that I'm like,
You once knew.
damn!
I have no steel for you.
Figure it out yourself.
Then I will make my own.
Go ahead. God damn, Mizu. One of my earlier things that I've said in this show is that Mizu, her sword is a metaphor for her. And the fact that she tried to make it extremely pure, it kind of shows how she wants to be herself. But she has to accept that that's not the way that things are. You can change. Also, you gotta go save your girl. Her path in life might honestly be different at this point.
No fear.
Everyone needs
I
Eiji
want
to
it be
just
a sample.
deconstruct
I want it
them.
to be great.
Most people laugh when I tell them that.
What?
Is it fun?
Look at me.
Samurai needs hands.
As a sword maker needs eyes.
Yep. Yep.
An accident or by birth?
I wondered at one point. Okay.
Your eyes?
Of fire.
And now fire listens to you.
Yep, that's right. Alright, do we have the steel? Oh yeah.
Old man Itagaki's famous fish dumplings.
Gyoza.
Only good thing about Kohama.
Delicious.
You have to go after that son of a bitch Fowler before it's too late.
The sword is the soul of the samurai.
No, that's just what they tell first-year students in the dojo. You're good. Maybe better than me. And no
Dang,
one
he admits it.
is better than me. I'm in way too much pain to
Yeah. Okay. Don't roll into the fire, guys, but... Oh, man. Oh, man. Woo!
I'm sorry. Must be missing Akemi.
There's something I need to tell you.
Oh, yeah?
You'll never see Akemi again.
What?
She's in Edo, marrying Takayoshi Ito. I stood by as the Tokunobu guards took her away.
You gotta feel upset
and you
about
just
that.
let them take her? I have to go to Edo.
No.
Actually...
Fowler is plotting an attack on Edo Castle.
Yeah, that's...
You've known all this time.
Yeah.
What kind of samurai are you?
I'm going to kill Fowler.
For hate. You really are a demon. And then I'm going to find you and kill you.
But we were so close to them, you know. I'm sorry. All I'm saying is that, like, unlike Mikio, Taigen is not, like, put off by her being stronger. I have a question that I honestly forgot. Taigen doesn't know that Mizu's a woman. I forget. Don't say anything. The smirk.
Your meal was prepared especially for you. Rabbit liver in a velouté of horse semen.
Awesome.
You'll find I can handle anything.
Chilled fox brain for wisdom. A potage from fetal pig's blood.
Come on, show her what's up.
This one was your husband's idea.
The poor birdie. I know this is like psychological torture, but at least this one's the most normal tasting, probably. Maybe the brains are okay. In Golden Kamui, they eat like raw brain all the time, and they're like, oh, delicious. So.
The world sees me and sees a hateful monster. Maybe they're right.
I did not train you to be a demon or a human. I showed you how to be an artist.
You think revenge is an art?
Swords, pots, noodles, death. It is
Anything
all the
can be
same
an art,
to an artist.
I guess.
And I'm a bad artist.
I didn't train you to be a bad artist.
Gives all they have to the art, the whole, your strengths and deficiencies, your loves and shame.
You have to accept certain parts
Perhaps
yourself.
You made my best blades when I had an apprentice.
Also, yeah, except Ringo.
Both are true. Each morning I start a fire and begin again.
Will he ever stop saying the best lines in this show? I mean, I've noticed, like, in my personal life, you know, when you have someone that makes doing things worth it, then is it time to accept parts of yourself?
Since you enjoyed your dinner so much,
He provided you breakfast and lunch.
Oh boy, where's she going? Oh shit!
Funny to torment me? Kill my bird and make me eat it?
I feel like it might not have been his idea or something.
It was an apology.
Oh, he has a stutter.
For my mother.
That's why he doesn't speak. Okay. We're gonna talk.
Your gift was sincere. Can my husband forgive me for striking him?
Maybe it won't be bad.
My husband has no cause for shame with his wife. The most brilliant tutor I ever had a stammer. I always had a devastating crush on him. Again, can my husband forgive me for striking him?
Yes.
Would my husband recite for me?
It might not be bad at all. Just his family is fucked up. All right. How'd you write on your face that well?
The body is emptiness, and emptiness body. All things are only empty. Nothing is born. Nothing
broken.
I couldn't get my back.
There are some things I cannot do alone.
I don't know the full significance of writing this on her body.
I want to hear you.
She's already on top. This is a very emotional episode. Melt that, too? I would not advise making a sword naked, by the way. Seems incredibly dangerous, but I guess that's what she needs. Did we find the guns?
There are no Western guns in Japan.
I have something to show you.
Oh, good.
Go on then. Do your worst.
What's the plan?
Time to test our guns.
Can't get me from that
Our
range.
guns? Where are they?
Into piano? Oh no, they are the piano.
Of course, I had to modify the designs to get 2,000 rifles from my country into yours without notice. I was a boy when the Tudors burned any food the rebels under O'Neill might think to eat. We starved. Everyone starved. Fed my sister on my blood.
So it's just like
I cut out
in
her
pieces.
kidneys and buried her. Fat cap on them like a pea. I haven't eaten a single meal since my mind didn't go to that bite. It was the last thing I ever did. Because I had to. I control my life now.
So you're just a fucked up little guy, huh? Yeah, the guns are here.
Master Chiba tried to steal my delivery.
What about his soldiers?
They're your soldiers now. Seems we lost our man on the inside. Seems you'll have to do Chiba's job in the castle.
There's our army,
Think you
huh?
can manage?
You'll think again before double-crossing him, huh? Yeah, we got it. I really feel like Fowler kind of suspects. It's like, I wonder how we got that information. You wouldn't happen to know.
And you can determine if I am worthy of a sword of this metal, made by your hand.
The master needs me.
This
Goodbye.
will be our test. I hope you can kill him. Fowler's just the worst.
Your services are no longer required. Tell Lady
Damn.
Ida.
But who will attend to you?
Let's get the fuck out of my
The
life.
princess summoned us.
Oh, yes!
This is
Well, they know it's
of
coming,
my own. I would like to
so
buy out
they
your
might
lady's contracts.
refuse.
On what terms?
No terms.
Not even, like,
Have to
work
become a
here.
prostitute?
No.
Seems I've decided what I want for my fucking self. Also, I find myself in need of new attendants. You'd have to live here, though.
You'd have to live here. Oh,
In
it's
your
so awful.
palace? I need friends I can trust.
Kaji?
This is like the best thing that's ever happened to me.
If you don't want to stay,
No, it's good. It's a good crying.
Offer me this. Listen to me.
But
You have
there
to
is
leave for your
bad
terrible
things
danger
happening.
Here. Go on. There's a plot against the shogunate.
If we can
A white
prepare a little
man
bit.
is
Did he say when?
The Lord's Assembly. You have to leave now.
You may have saved us all, including my daughter. Who else knows this?
No one.
I cannot thank you enough.
I got bad vibes. Alright.
I told you to trust me.
Oh, you're on their side. Is that it?
The people will rally around you when the Shogun and his sons are gone. Allowing the power to fall to me
Okay. Great!
will die.
Oh, I didn't see this coming, honestly.
You'll be safe here. Then you can thank me.
Yeah. Worst Dad Award? Worst Dad Award. Mizu, you're gonna have to kill... You have to kill him. Like, for the love of God. Alright, that was an episode of people double-crossing each other and lying to each other, manipulating each other all over the place. And I did not see that twist with Akemi's dad coming. But it makes sense. Fuck that guy. I've been in camp, fuck that guy, but now I'm like, seriously, fuck that guy. Fuck a lot of people in this episode, actually. The Shogun's son ended up being alright. Kind of feel bad if the plan was to manipulate him then, because he's actually just like, is any of the rumors about him, were they even true, or were they just like, there to like, break his wives before they even showed up, like, right? Also told by his mother, don't talk. It embarrasses me when you talk. I was just surprised by that. I'm glad that he's not bad, but now we have to, like, protect this new life. I'm also glad that he's not bad because ulterior motives of I want Akemi to be happy so that Taigen doesn't need to get back together with her, so that Taigen can get together with Mizu. Which, we had a moment. They gotta stop wrestling. I mean, it's a similar situation to when she, like, wrestled with Mikio and kissed him, and he was all like, no! And I came to the conclusion that, like, you know, like, to be fair to Mikio, which is something I regretfully am doing, he did have, like, a blade at his neck. I would not be chill with that, personally. The situation between Mizu and Taigen was much better. But Taigen doesn't know that Mizu is a woman, I think. I paused and asked that mid-episode, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't. He's just all like, dang, those lips look real kissable right about now. I wonder if him finding out would change their relationship. But in the first place, he's not like... He's fine admitting that, like, you may be better than me. Even though no one's better than me, you might be. Yeah, obviously he's upset at Mizu for letting Akemi go. When did she find out that Fowler was planning to overthrow the Shogun? Was it in the castle when she saw the plans? Because that's what I said. But if it was before that, it makes her decision to send Akemi there a little bit worse. Man, that ending, I was really touched. I almost got some tears, like, seeing Issei, like, cry, like, wow, she really did this for us. And then she got thrown out a window. The good old Vladimir Putin technique. We love it. I just like, oh, we're finally going to be friends. No. It's like I predicted earlier in the episode that the bird was going to get shot because I know this show, but apparently I didn't know it well enough. I should have... I mean, to be fair, when he held out his hand to take her hand, I was like, are you going to, like, hit her? What are we doing here? And they brought her to the window, and I was like, wait, why are you bringing her to the window? I was getting bad vibes. Jesus. I didn't expect him to be, like, waiting to grab power. I miss Seki. He at least cared for Akemi. Whereas Akemi's dad, has he always just viewed her as a tool to grab power someday, to do this? Guy sucks. I hate him. Mizu, on your quest to kill Fowler, can you please get him to? Or Taigen. Taigen, you could do it. That would actually be pretty great. But yeah, we did get a little bit of backstory on Fowler, described eloquently by the disgusting fuck himself. I mean, again, I don't know too much about, like, Irish history, to be honest. I know a lot about Japanese history because I have a special interest in it. Call me crazy. I'd rather die than have someone keep me alive by feeding me their blood. I mean, maybe in the moment I would be like, you know what, I do want to live. But, I don't know. Cannibalism just seems like, nah, I'm good. I think I'll just die. I'll just pass away. Bye. It just seems like, it's one of the worst things. Well, I now understand Fowler. He desperately needs control because in his own country, there was a point in which he had no control. His fate was decided by other people, the fate of his family. Me understanding that, it doesn't explain how he just got so fucked up, Also, I praised this show in the past for just showing, like, blatant bisexuality, and I think that's cool. But it showed it with Fowler, and now I'm not into it. The lighting goes down. No more bisexual lighting. That's a joke, but there was a lot of sex in this episode. I'm gonna have to edit around that. A lot of nudity too. Oh yeah, I haven't even talked about Mizu this episode. So Mizu went on a journey of self-discovery. That's great. I love that for her. That sounded kind of sarcastic, but, like, actually I do. I talked about this a bit early on, how a lot of Mizu's life has been spent repressing the things that make her her. Repressing the fact that she is a woman. Repressing the fact that she is part white. And to be fair, it makes sense why she has done this. She's been treated as a monster. She has had her life ruined, her happiness, her, like, chance of love taken away from her. Early on, I said that, like, something with this story that usually happens would be to accept these parts of you. And it seems like Mizu is getting closer. She's accepting that she has weakness and that she needs others. She needs Ringo. I love to think of like Ringo leaves like, you are not honorable. And then he like walks like for 10 minutes and he's like, that was kind of mean. I am mad at her, but god damn it. And then he goes back. He's really like he's great. And I loved his interactions with Eiji this episode. And I love that Eiji was back. He gave us so much good advice. He's one of my favorite characters in this show. I needed to see more of the cast to understand that, but yeah, he's great. Pearls will just not stop dropping out of his mouth. He related to Ringo. He talked about how their disabilities do not define them. They can be anything. It was good interaction. And Eiji also taught Mizu that she doesn't... I said it when this line was first brought up, but her sword being pure, she is not pure like she would want to be. That doesn't make her weaker. That actually makes her stronger, much like it does with mixed steel. Mizu ultimately decided that she wants Eiji to help her. She needs the help of others. So she gave him the medal after successfully smelting it. I love that. I love that she came to that conclusion, and she's all like, I'm gonna be worthy after this. If I can stop Fowler, that will make me worthy enough to wield a sword by Eiji. I hope she can do it, because I really, really want Fowler dead. I want him dead so bad, dude. But there was also a part of this episode where Mizu moved towards accepting her being a woman by disrobing, removing her chest bindings. I gotta look up the significance of like the painting on herself, but it was like a rebirth almost, and she got Ringo's help for it. That's great, which I think is the point in which Ringo was all like, I'm back on your team. So good, this episode. The next episode, the finale, is gonna be action packed. We saw Fowler's army. We know that Taigen's showing up. We know that Mizu showing up. We'll see if Eiji has thoughts about double crossing. He's already thought about it, but now he might have had that crushed out of him. I was hoping that Akemi could manipulate some things behind the scenes, but it looks like she's going to be captured princess that we're gonna have to save. Dang it. It's all going down in Edo. It's all going down next week. So if you guys have enjoyed my Blue Eye Samurai reactions, then you don't want to miss next week where I watch the finale. So if you don't want to miss that, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss that season finale. And if you liked this reaction, you can let me know by leaving a like, and you can comment. Tell me what you thought about this episode. With all that being said, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy, everyone.